Hello, Central Illinois. Welcome to Football Friday, Week 8. Our game of the week, two Big 12 playoff-bound football teams. A lot play for tonight. The Raiders of Bloomington hosting the Lions of Peoria High. Bloomington up by one touchdown at halftime, but second half, Peoria High would strike first. Their terrific senior quarterback, Breon Green, is going to call his own number and get into the end zone right here to put Peoria High up by 2 scores. Fakes to the running back, dives for the goal line. Then, remember our play of the week last week? Big Jaquarius Green, 6'3", 375 pounds, the play of a lifetime. Well, he did it again. Jaquarius picks up the football. Look at Jaquarius go. He's going to go all the way. Well, at some point he's going to run out of gas, and he didn't quite make it all the way this time, but he got it inside the 10-yard line before they finally got him some oxygen and brought him down. But that sets up Detarian Pollard with a big touchdown to make it 28-7 Peoria High. Bloomington did not go away. Keontae Hamilton, their great quarterback, scores right here. But turnovers were the key. You saw the big scoop by Jaquarius Green. Here the pick six by Darian Mays. Mays is such a good runner after the interception. Peoria High wins it 42-14. We'll hear from the Peoria High Lions on overtime. Normal Community has clinched a share of the Big 12 title with a win tonight over Centennial. Another big night for Cole Kretzinger. Kretzinger gets the hand. Look at that blocking up front. The Ironman doing the job for Kretzinger. Untouched to the house for a touchdown. Then how about some Normal Community defense? We don't show these guys enough. They are dynamite. This is Colton LeCompte. Welcome to Normal, huh? He's on the greeting committee. Then Demarion Gardner, one of my favorite Ironmen. Demarion's going to blow up this play. Look at him, shot out of a rocket to get the quarterback sack. Then it's going to be Cole Kretzinger again. Joshua Owens, a great block. Kretzinger, touchdown. Normal Community wins a share of the title with a 56-6 win. They'll play for the outright title next week against Peoria High. Normal West down in Champaign, and the Wildcats got a big game out of quarterback Chase Sennett, the sophomore. He's looking for Efoy Baskins, and Baskins right down the middle of the field. A great catch, fingertip grab there for the touchdown. Then it's going to be Cody Mulbauer for Normal West. He's such a great receiver out of the backfield. Sennett's looking for him again on the quick screen play. Mulbauer's turning on the speed. That's a great block right there, a pancake block on the outside. Another pancake block. Look at those Wildcats blocking downfield. That's going to set up Mulbauer for a touchdown. And Normal West is a winner in this game. Cody's getting to the house, and Normal West is coming home on I-74 with a W, 34-14. Richwood's taking on Danville tonight, and Richwood's trying to rally in the second half. They get a terrific run right here, right up the middle for a good gain. Then on defense, Sam Riggenbach is going to make a big play for Richwoods, but Danville enjoyed a big fourth quarter, and Danville is able to beat Richwoods in this game. We're going to show you a defensive play here by Riggenbach, but Danville doubles up on Richwoods, 44-22. Peoria Notre Dame has made it 6 straight wins. Their winners up at Peru St. Bede in a little bit of a Catholic Bowl game here. Blake Maxwell, it's a cool stadium, huh? Down in a bowl. Blake Maxwell goes for the touchdown right here on the grass of Peru St. Bede. Nice job by Blake. Then it's going to be Jamari Marsetts with the touchdown. And Peoria Notre Dame has won 6 in a row. They're 6-2. Marsetts will score right here. They'll play Danville next week with a shot to go 7-2 and maybe earn a home playoff game. Let's head to the Middle Illini. We thought it would be a good game. It turned out to be the game of the night. Dunlap and Morton in an absolute thriller. Look who's in town. Brett Bielema, the University of Illinois coach, in town recruiting at this one. And we'll see who he's looking at. How about Morton quarterback Brody Fritz to Brendan Petty. And Petty the touchdown. The Potters strike first. Then it's going to be Keenan Smith. He's running behind big junior lineman Soren Pfeiffer, number 53. That's one of the guys that Brett Bielema is recruiting. Pfeiffer escorts Keenan Smith to the end zone, 8-zip Potters. Dunlap comes back with a touchdown run here by Jaden Schmick. He looks inside, then darts outside for the score. Then in the second half, Dunlap would take the lead. Their great quarterback, Truman Tyra, is going to find Jack Steffen over the middle of the field for a big gain right here for Dunlap. That's going to set up Schmick with another touchdown. Schmick would have 3 touchdowns in the game for Dunlap. But boy, the Morton Potters showed a lot of heart. Here's a touchdown by Schmick to put Dunlap ahead. The Potters drove down the field in the final minute, and Brody Fritz to Brody Pinter in the final seconds. Game winner. Morton wins it. What a move by Pinter. The Potters get the win. We'll hear from a victorious Morton team on overtime. Washington has clinched a share of the Middle Illini title with a win over Canton tonight. Washington running back Will Freeman on the outside. He's got James Johnson blocking for him, and he will get to the house for a touchdown right there, one of many touchdowns this year for Will Freeman. Then on the defense, boy, this kid's terrific too. Joe Smith just blows up this play for the TFL, the tackle for a loss. Not just Will Freeman running hard out of that backfield. Evan Deasy right here picks up good yards and a 1st and goal for Washington. Then it's going to be Will Freeman working his way and diving for the goal line as Washington's blowing out Canton on their way to their 7th straight victory. Freeman to the goal line. Later, Freeman's going to score despite the massive face mask penalty, and 48-12. Yeah, turned his head all the way around, but he still scores. 48-12. Washington is a winner. Wild game at East Peoria between Metamora and East Peoria. This one was crazy. First quarter was 21-14 Metamora. Actually, Jason Pickles right here on the long kickoff return as Metamora bolted out to a 21-7 lead. But East Peoria would come back, that dynamic duo, their great quarterback Dalton Oakman to Aiden Hindert. You can't throw it any better. These two are dynamite. The touchdown, and the big crowd was going crazy right there. It was 21-14, a wildly entertaining game. Metamora takes the lead. Jadon Cranford, the Northern Illinois University recruit, with the short touchdown. But R.J. Jackson's going to go 80 yards on the next play from scrimmage. R.J. is gone, and a couple of Redbirds have the angle, but they're not going to quite bring down R.J. He's going to wind up diving for the pylon and gets in an 80-yard touchdown run by R.J. Jackson. Yep, he's in. But at the ensuing kickoff, Braden Cox is making a house call. Set up his blockers, turns on the Jets, goes all the way. Metamora wins a wild one. All kinds of highlights in this game. Metamora winds up winning it big, 63-20. Pekin battling Limestone in our final Middle-Illini game. Coach Nutter and the Dragons taking on the Rockets. It's going to be Tyler Hammond with a nice run right here for Limestone. But Pekin's going to pitch a shutout with their defense. They get a touchdown here by Chase Kruger. Kruger's going to take this one to the house, and Pekin is a winner tonight, 42-zip. We've got these small schools coming up next.